introduce yourself. What you doing here?
Hey, I'm Zach. I'm doing a weird little record pop-up here in K-Town, in a super secret location. Keep an eye on @DirtDogRecords stories. We post our hours and any deals or specials or discounts or whatever we're doing, any promos there pretty much daily. We have a lot of records. We like music. We have things for your ears, and you're welcome to come check us out, follow, share, be friends, listen to good music.
About how many records do you think you have right now? Like just here right now?
In this space right now, we're somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 would be my best guess.
Yeah.
I'd say about maybe 400 or 500 of those are dollar records, and everything else is priced to move.
What do you find like sells the most?
That's a really interesting question. I get a lot of people that are always digging for, like, you know, everybody wants a good prog record, everybody wants a good, you know, psych record. The jazz stuff is moving really nice, which makes me happy because that's my favorite. Funk and soul, rock. I mean, we got a little bit of everything. So the 45s aren't moving as fast as I thought they might. So if you're a 45 guy, there's some really, really good stuff that's just waiting for you.
What, you a collector yourself? Well,
I am, yeah.
How can you not be, right?
Yeah, I'm a collector myself. I have probably a 2,500, 3,000 piece collection. I've been collecting for 20 years, and this has just seemed like a really fun way to spread the love.
Hell yeah.
To come together and start some sort of like committee where we have to like demand establishments like pay a guarantee because
like a union?
Like a union of DJs.
The LA DJs union? That's pretty dope.
Because we, I mean, as experienced DJs or collectors or music curators or promoters, I mean, we run a lot of hats. We do hospitality, we do setting the vibe, you know, keeping the party going and providing sometimes equipment, sound, knowledge, like our network, marketing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it might not be like working for the, like working at the establishment, but I agree, I think it's, because we also have to set, like, there's a lot of newer DJs coming, you know, and they'll just take anything because they want to be part of the scene.
Right.
Which is great. I mean, that's the kind of energy I had when I first started, which was like, put your foot in the door. If they give you a deal, go for it. You know, like, but that's because I didn't know better. 5% of bar tabs, like, it's nothing. And then at the end of the day, it's just like, that's if they have cash. What happens to the credit card? Do I have to wait till the end of the, you know, like, and it's just like, that relationship with the bar manager and the DJ, like, needs to be established prior. Like, these are all things that I had to learn in, like, as I got into it, because like, or just like in general, like there's so many employees at the bar, like if someone cashes me out, I'm just like, well, this is a lot more, this night there was a lot more people than last night, and last night you're giving me more pay yesterday than I got today, and it's just like, how does those numbers make sense? And
you guys don't use contracts, right? It's just like a verbal agreement?
Yeah, I mean, I still have much love to all the bars that I like have worked with or for, but it's also like, especially coming out of this whole year where we weren't working.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, damn, like it really put things into perspective. I'm just like, these bar managers, these hosts, the bartenders, like they were all out of job too, you know, like. And it's just like, how can we help each other, like, be stable in a sense that everyone wins, you know, like not like you get a cut of this if and when we make this much money. Like, nah, it shouldn't be like that. We should have enough faith in one another that we know that if I pay you $200, like, and I didn't have a good day today, well, you just know that because in good faith I gave you this much money, that means you're gonna work just as hard, you know?
So you're saying like guarantees plus like, it's kind of, that's what like artists do with venues. Well, not all artists, right? Some artists just take what they can get, but there is like a sense of like a guarantee plus back end depending on whatever, you know.
I feel like it would have to be worth it to me. Like, the only reason why I would go back to La Cita is because one, it's a cultural hub.
Yeah.
Like, it's an iconic spot. That they let us keep money at the door, and on top of that, they give us a percentage of bar. And I'm just like, they care about their DJs. They care about their promoters. Why? Because it's like, if you could offer that to someone and be like, oh, I know you guys got this, you know, that faith like makes me want to come back. It makes me want to like make sure I can bring more people in. Why? Because that just means more money in my pocket, more money in their like establishment. So
yeah, I feel that.
But then also, like I'm saying, like being a DJ that's like, whether I'm sober or like in this, being a sober DJ, it's just like, you know, drink tabs. You know, it's just like, okay, what can you offer a DJ who doesn't drink?
Ginger ale?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just playing.
Not like literally, but I just mean like, usually people will, that'll be the incentive.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel it. Yeah.
You know, but it's just like, well, what can you offer a DJ that doesn't drink? You know, like.
Yeah, like I had to drive here and carry shit. Like, having a few Heinekens isn't gonna cover that.
Yeah. To do as an artist is be yourself. Is what I've had to learn and embrace, because like you'll always compare yourself, or like I should always speak for myself. I've always compared myself to other musicians or artists, but I think that only like kept me in the same spot. I never like grew out of it. I never moved forward from that. So I've had to like do the self-love and the self-care to like really just be okay with just being like, my brand is me, and like people are gonna appreciate just me being authentically myself, and that should be, and it is enough. Because I think when we try to make it outside of ourselves, like when we try to be something else that we think other people are gonna like, or because that's what we see out there, it's like we're already perpetuating things that are already out there. It's just like people want something different. People want, and that's what I have to remember. Like when I grew up and I would see, like, for example, I like using this band named Kitty. Do you know Kitty?
Yeah.
I like using Kitty as an example because I'm just like, you would always see these like bands that were like male dominated, and like I love the music, but when I remember seeing Kitty for the first time, I'm just like, I focused, and I forget her name, but the bass player was like this brown skin bass player with like short and colored hair, and being like, oh my gosh, I can see myself in her.
Yeah.
Like, or I can see parts of me, like I like playing the bass. I was just like, whoa, you know, like, so I feel like that's what, and I know that was her just being herself. It's like, if I could just continue being myself, like I know people will find themselves in me or through me, like to discover that it's okay to just be yourself and not have to worry about like how you can like feed like parts of you to people. Like, how can I accommodate to other people? It's like, no, like, this is who you are. Like, present that, and that's enough. Like, I have to remind myself, that's enough. Like, you are enough. Like, what you bring to the table is enough. And then I don't have to worry about that part anymore. Like, once I embrace that, like, I don't have to worry about that. Then I can focus on what really matters, which is the music and the art.
Damn, fucking battery died.
No, you're good.